So, my friends, scary things have happened. We were in the scary world, the Moody Maze Marsh, and things are terrifying. But more important, a good friend of ours has passed. Rest in peace, Steve's Mike from 2004. It's ready to go. When you die, it's ready to go. I miss you again, Uncle.
A moment of silence, please. It's still fine, actually. It's just next to my desk now instead of plugged in.
Yeah, but you're not using it anymore, and that upsets me. And me alone. I'm the only person who's like, Steve's mic's different.
Who's dedicated to me having bad audio.
The best audio. It wasn't bad. It was perfect.
Oh, yeah.
What could you need?
It was, thank you, Logitech, for the years of service.
Now we're in a more amazing, the moody, amazing marsh. And this was the first world that I went into like without ever being in the unexpanded version.
Yeah. I think I did this one unexpanded, and then once I expanded it, I was like, I wish I did that to start.
Yeah, I feel like just expanding it from like the start is probably the better way to go. How do we? I want a lizard lash up there.
I think if you just look up at it, it'll. I think you have to see it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I see. That probably. I think we had issues with that in the last recording, but that'll be useful. And that's a nice little thing there.
I want to say that the issue we had with it last time was that we were actually too close to it.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, we found out that it was a little tricksy. So since I came into this world like completely expanded, I just got super lost here because I was like, it's so big. Where do I go?
Yeah, that is one thing for sure. But
it is nice going into like the smaller version to get to grips with stuff. And is this going to lead us? That still leads us over there. I wasn't sure if this was something new or not. I probably should have paid more attention where things were in that cutscene they showed us.
Nah.
I got to remember the buttons again. Because I've been playing Banjo-Kazooie. I keep doing this.
Okay. Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
So in a hypothetical new Banjo game, do you think that it would be good or bad if they just made the Talon Trot running? Like if moving the stick, if you moved it all the way down, you would just be in a Talon Trot.
My gut reaction is bad just because I like the way it is, but like the only negative I could see is it could be weird, like doing like other attacks. Oh, was I not supposed to come down here? I wasn't supposed to come down here. That was your trap.
You got tricked.
Oh, the Moody Maze trap tricks. They got me. God, I want to zoom out the camera like in Banjo. I think the downside for it is like you have moves like the roll and stuff like that could be difficult to like. Well, now you're in the Talon Trot. Like,
well, I mean, if you'd have to build a moveset around it.
Yeah,
but I feel like if that was the default speed, it would mostly be fine.
Yeah, or even if just, well, I was gonna say make Banjo go faster, but Banjo,
Banjo needs to be slow.
Yeah, he's lugging around that sweet ass. That's gonna slow anybody down.
Is the sweet ass his or Kazooie's?
Well, they're both good asses, but the ass I crave is the dump truck.
Uh-huh.
Like the toned like bird ass, like sure, fine. That's some people's things, but no, not me.
No, you need that.
It's bears or bust.
I see.
I mean you and I talked about it a little bit with Gracie that one time, but anime boys have gotten worse. They were better when they were big JoJo buff men. And now that they're like the pretty little like Dranos of the world, No, it's not my thing. Give me them big boys. I love the I love the little kitty ones with the tongue coming out.
Yeah, I like that they've got a couple of variants. What's this all about?
I'm gonna jump on that mushroom.
I don't know that mushroom's the way.
I know, but I want to jump on the mushroom.
Oh.
And they even let me jump up on the mushroom because it's a good video game.
Yeah.
If I wasn't able to get, I was probably supposed to use the lizard lash.
Hey,
in hindsight,
whatever gets you there.
Whatever gets your lizard lash off, which is actually the opposite of what I did. So.
I feel like you've gone somewhere in reverse somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of fire down there.
And I'm not sure how, because it looked like you were supposed to go this way.
Yeah, huh. Well, we'll just come down here then, I guess.
Yeah, weird.
I like how they have the scary pumpkins that follow you. And there's also the pumpkins that are the ones with the googly eye boys on them.
If they got googly eyes, they're your friend. Unless they're the bad googly eyes, in which case they're your enemy.
Yeah, I'm just take a little break over here. Look, see what's up. Oh, we can get the fire state and then cheese this instead of having to time it. Nice. But it's like in Glitter Glaze, like there was the snowmen that were like the gross ones we got hats for, and then there were the snowmen who were the object for googly eyes. So maybe they find a thing that's good, and they're like, well, we gotta have two versions of them now. And I like both snowmen and pumpkins. Yeah. Representative of the human form, snowman and pumpkin.
Yes. No pumpkin shaming here.
Yeah, love a pumpkin. In fact,
is it because a pumpkin is all ass?
I was about to say that Banjo's ass is very pumpkin-like, and I like me some pumpkin pie. Wink. That's like an eating ass thing, Steve.
Yeah. No, I gotcha.
Teens are into eating ass now.
That's what I hear.
And I'm famously a teen, so.
Yeah. Almost old enough to drive.
Oh, don't turn off the power while the save icon is on. Oh shit! Lizard Lash. That's the move that we got in this world. I should be using it. Lizard Lash is really cool, but I mean, grappling in video games is always a good idea.
Yeah.
Never will I see a grapple and go, no, not for me.
I do. There is the Lizard Lash is maybe the first of the moves in this game where I wish that there was a little bit more. Where there was a little bit more animation to it.
Yeah, it's very simple. Oh, I gotta let go. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh.
Man, I'm very much not gonna make it. Oh. I was close.
Oh, you were so close.
Yeah. If I hadn't done that jumpy thing.
But, yeah, I do wish that it got some more animation to it. And I feel like as you get to the later moves in this game, there's less and less going on there.
Yeah, where it's like the bubble thing. The bubble just appears.
Yeah. And I fully, especially considering how Impossible Layer turned out, they definitely turned that around.
Yeah, they, had more focus on, like, the moveset, I guess. So, like, they didn't have to, stretch things. Like, the Lizard Lash is just using the tongue thing that we've always been able to do, but just making it long.
I think part of it is, like, Yuka's body just stays completely vertical.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I was trying to think of, like, what could change. Like, if Yuka, like, I don't know, reacted.
Yeah, if it wasn't just him standing straight up while moving. But it is like a fun move, at least.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, if like his like shoulders like jolted up or something, some like torso movement. Oh, thank you, camera, for pointing down. exactly what I want. And that is exactly what I wanted. I hope that didn't sound sarcastic.
Is this...
I guess it's just an alternate way down for some reason.
If you wanted that.
Yeah, I mean, there's that pipe that took us back. There's also just platforms.
Yeah, you could also do that.
Yeah, are you a coward who...
Do you like having fun?
Yeah, I like having fun, so I'm going to use the platforms, not the instant warp pipe.
Is this a 3D go into a pipe game or a 3D platformer?
You know who goes into pipes? The coward, stupid Mario.
Nice.
Don't like that guy.
Finally, Mario's been destroyed.
That's one part of my brand that I'm glad that I cultivated, that I hate Mario.
Yeah, a definitely true thing about you is that you just can't stand that little bastard.
He's just not Wario, and Nintendo loves him and not Wario, and it just angers me. It does actually upset me a little bit.
It is disgusting. It is immoral, and it must be fought.
Hey Steve, you want to talk about Wario just for a hot second?
Yeah, let's get into that big man.
So there should definitely be a Wario Odyssey, because the capture mechanic in Mario Odyssey is such a Wario thing. Like that fits so well with like the Wario Land like transformation like
I guess I had not thought of that before, but you're right.
Yeah, Cage and I talked a lot about it, and then I talked about it during Wario Land 4 Let's Play, because Mario Odyssey had just come out, and I just desperately want some Wario love. That's all I want. What's going on here? It's probably a different way I was supposed to get up there, or I could just use that mushroom. Definitely the way I was supposed to do that. What are these pipes? What's going on here, Steve?
What is going on here?
What is this? Is it honey?
No. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, somebody must want this.
Whoa.
I don't remember this at all.
You don't?
No.
I remember this. I'm just surprised that you were able to initiate this without talking to the person who asks for it.
Okay, let's go find them rather than trying to do it. I guess I can remove some of these mushrooms so they won't be in our way.
They do grow back.
Oh, they grow back?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Well, the camera's also in a fixed location there. I couldn't mess with it.
I believe if you go back to the island that you were on and go to the lower level, that's where you'll find the...
It's not Vendy? Vendy doesn't
It's not Vendy.
Oh, man. Is that the boss area? Oh, yeah, I think that's the boss area.
You're in the boss area. Vendy is the boss.
Oh, shit. Like, the, boss, she's gonna fight me, or, like, she pays the wages?
Like, she is large and in charge.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Oh, shit, this area is... How do I not remember this?
You know, that's a great question, because I definitely remember it.
I probably played a lot of Yooka-Laylee in, a fugue state of just, yes, this is what I want. Shoot it straight into my veins.
Look at that bump mapping.
I was gonna say I thought I might have used my first vacation day to take work off to play Yooka-Laylee, but I forgot that I used my first vacation day to take the day off to play Breath of the Wild. First vacation day I ever got in my life.
A worthwhile use of vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
Not even a joke. It's a good use.
Yeah, video games are fun, and there's a ton of them.
There are 3 video games, please.
Yeah, there's Earthbound Origins, there's Earthbound, and there's Mother 3. This is tax software. You know that meme about Yoshi committing tax fraud? You ever hear that one, Steve?
I have heard that one, yes.
Okay. Oh, you can pull it. Thank Christ. I was like... Tell us what
I did this whole thing without knowing that you could pull it, and it was a nightmare. I was going to tell you if you didn't figure it out after this one.
Well, I appreciate that, Steve. Oh no, the mushrooms. They grew back. If only someone had warned me. Oh, come on, ball. Seed of some sort. please. My pages are dying. Oh, I was gonna say that Yooka and Laylee also don't pay their taxes because Yuka's green like a Yoshi, and Laylee's purple like some Yoshis.
It's true. You haven't gotten all of them. Come on.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if I had to. I mean, I guess we learned that his opinion does not matter. I could have done this without him.
Yeah, you can just do this.
I don't need Planker telling me what to do.
This was a not a good time at all when you were trying to just do it pushing the thing.
Oh, no.
Oh.
We'll just go the safe way. Yeah, I would imagine, like, just from trying to push it for a hot second because I didn't remember what was going on. Yeah, no. Did you manage to do... You said you figured it out.
I believe that I actually, the first time through, did do it just by pushing it, but I could be wrong.
Damn. You should be the gamer doing this thing.
I would not recommend playing it that way. It was not fun.
Can't go into the first person there. So there's that honk that I pointed out. I wondered how many spots in the game they got to use the honk.
At least 2.
A worthwhile investment. I mean, making a fun honk was probably good for...
It's its own reward, really.
Yeah. Here's our good friend, Clara. Which way do you say her name, Steve?
I probably most often say Clara, but... Actually, yeah, I think I probably just stick with Clara.
Yeah, because Claire's also the name of the lady from Back to the Future 3, right?
Yes, sure.
Doc's love interest. I think her name's Clara.
I will take your word for it. I do not watch Back to the Future Part 3 that frequently.
It was my favorite one as a kid, so I've seen that movie a lot of times. Because it had a cool train.
It did have a cool train. That part is true.
I was always so mad as a kid because I wanted a toy of the spoilers for Back to the Future 3, the time train at the end of the movie.
Wow. I can't believe you just gave that away.
And they're on Netflix now, so somebody could have realistically seen that movie. Could see that movie who hadn't seen it before and been impressed.
I watched for the first time in a long time the first Matrix movie.
Oh man, I rewatched that last year. Movie still slaps.
Yeah, it's good, it turns out.
I didn't watch any of the sequels, but
I think that's reasonable.
The first one at the very least, very good.
Yeah. The Wachowski sisters, they make some good movies.
Yeah, they're great. The Speed Racer, mwah.
That is their best movie.
I love the idea of John Goodman as he's supposed to be powerful and strong. There's a great cut during one of the fight scenes in that movie where it like zooms in. It's supposed to be like him, but it's clearly someone other than John Goodman because they're just fucking ripped, but they're wearing the same clothes to be like, yeah, this is John Goodman. And it's so great. I love John Goodman getting cast as like, this person's supposed to be big and strong. And the Coen brothers also do that a lot. They'll cast John Goodman as someone who's supposed to...
intimidating looking guy. Like,
but
even if his strength, his raw power is exaggerated, it's more of a presence thing. I buy him as a powerful man.
Have you seen the Coen brothers movie where they cast him as a quote-unquote wrestler? And he's like a weird murderer?
No, I don't know that I have.
That's a good one. That's like the Coen brothers, like... I mean, I haven't seen all their movies, but from what I've seen, that's like the closest one they get to like trying to do horror.
It's he's not like, that's not far off from how he is in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Just comes up and wait, that's the one where he robs them, right? Yeah.
I believe so.
Well, we got Clara her big ruby, and we'll never see her ever again unless she's in a Yooka-Laylee.
That's right.
She better be in Yooka-Laylee. How? I can't believe they have a good skeleton friend and they didn't put her in the impossible layer. She's great.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't all show up.
I guess Rextro didn't show up either, right?
There's like reference to him, but no, I don't think that he shows up.
That's fine.
That one is fine, yeah.
Not that I'm a Rextro hater or anything.
I like Rextro's design.
It's very
but I
good.
did not miss him.
Oh, there's some berries down there. I probably need them, I'm guessing.
Yep, that sound would suggest so.
Oh, yeah, this is where the feedy is, yeah. They showed it in the thing. Oop. You know, the thing.
The thing.
I don't have to say which thing, because we all understand what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What did you say? So I'll learn which button to switch.
Nah.
4 buttons is too many. I'm telling you. And sometimes you have to push in the sticks, too. It's crazy.
That is ridiculous.
I was a Nintendo kid and didn't have a PlayStation until pretty late in the PlayStation 2 life cycle, I think.
Yeah, I think I was the same way.
So when I learned, like, oh, you have to click the stick, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, I think I was playing Grand Theft Auto San Andreas the first time that a game asked me to press L3, and I had no idea what it was talking about.
Yeah, I remember... Oh, we were already here. I remember looking that up
already here.
in the gaming manual that tells you how to game.
I love the gaming manual.
It's always nice when games have them now. Such a weird thing to become like a luxury.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. Just it's an unnecessary addition to the packaging.
Yeah, you can like make it available digitally. A lot of games do that.
Yeah.
Like I feel like basically any time a game has one now, they make a big deal about it. It's so funny to see like on like a list of like special features with like, oh, and it comes with a manual. It's like, yeah, okay. I mean, sure, it's nice.
It is nice. I'm always surprised by how lightweight a lot of like Blu-ray cases and stuff are nowadays.
Yeah.
They just got those big holes cut out of them, which, again, glad for, because they do
less material.
Yeah, a lot less plastic used in making those things, but it is weird. Like, oh, I was expecting this to be heftier.
Yeah. Is there a timed component to this, or am I just literally pushing a couple buttons to open a door?
I'm guessing that there's a timed component.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I was like, we're just pushing buttons.
It's a great puzzle. Can you figure out what to do?
Do I need to... Oh, that was nice. Whenever the bubble pops, they make a surprised face.
It's nice.
Which one makes me go down? Oh, that one makes me go down.
Yeah, I am not a huge fan of the swimming controls.
I don't mind it, but it's just like... It's the kind of thing that, like, you have to, like... It's just, it's different.
Yeah, I think I'm like... I don't know that I think that this is an improvement in any way over the way that, like, something like Banjo did it. Especially when you get to Tui and you get the very fast swim.
Oh, the very fast swim is so good.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. Like, there were some other, like, early 3D platformers who did it that way, where...
Yeah, I think Spyro did.
You have, like, button that goes up, button that goes down. Like, it makes sense, and I don't dislike it, but it's just... I don't know.
Yeah, there's just there's a bit of a sluggishness to it.
Yeah. Like, oh, now I don't have to like mess around with like trying to like angle myself correctly in the in 3D space, which nice, sure. But it's like, 3D games have like been around much longer than they were in Banjo-Kazooie, so like it seems weird to like go from one style to the other, like.
Yeah.
I would have loved to hear like the dev like thoughts on it, on like, oh, here's why we're changing this or whatever. There we go.
Yeah.
That should go. Pagey wasn't moving for a second. I was worried it drowned.
Do you think the Pagies have to breathe?
Everything has to breathe, Steve.
They have mouths. They do not seem to have organs. The mouth opening just opens to the back of the Pagey. Like it doesn't go anywhere. No nose either, so it's not like they're breathing through their nose.
Steve, you're being a real asshole right now. Those Pagies have lungs, and you're being so rude about this.
I just want to know more about Pagey anatomy.
And then you should have taken the fucking course, Steve. I signed you up for it. I told you we're going to take these courses to learn about the Pagies before we start this Let's Play. And you were like, no, I'm too cool, purchasing new microphones and throwing out my beloved friend.
I also did not want to drive to Texas to take this Pagey anatomy course.
Well...
I'm sorry to say.
Wanted this to be the best Let's Play it could be, and so far, that's the only complaint. Oh, whoops! The only complaint we've been getting with this Let's Play is Steve doesn't know Pagey anatomy well enough. No one else has complained about anything, so clearly I have done no wrong. I'm sorry.
I will take full responsibility. That's all right. I deserved every second of that.
You only really deserve the part where I was mad at you about your mic. That's the only real part.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's 2 of these areas in this level, but I remember having a bit of difficulty with one of them.
I believe this is the only one.
Okay. I probably should keep rolling, but I need to make sure I get the thing. Never stop rolling. I keep saying don't stop rolling, but then I just you need a moment to think.
It's true.
I also should probably grab some butterflies. So, I mean, this is going to be me being like, oh, that was actually no problem at all.
Yeah, that was not so bad.
I wonder if they changed it or if... I feel like the camera angle used to be different in here.
I think the camera was probably worse at some point, actually, now that you say that.
Yeah. What I'm about to talk about, some real like pedantic gamer bullshit. But what do you think the in-world logic for Yooka touching butterfly getting better energy? Like if you eat it, you get health. That makes sense. Like no explanation required. But when you touch it, you get energy. Why you think?
Well, I think that probably the butterfly's wings are coated in a caffeine powder that's absorbed through the skin. And if you ingest it, you don't get the caffeine. But if it touches your skin, it absorbs in, energizing you.
I think that's what Mothra does, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're back
cool.
at the start.
I'm glad that you at least took the yummy butterfly energy course. So I can't be that mad at you.
Yeah.
I skipped that on that one, so we're even Stevens. Unless you want to make an argument that the butterflies are more important than Pagies.
I would never.
Goddamn right. They're not even in fucking Impossible Lair. Butterflies can go to fucking hell. Where do we need to go?
That's a great question. What's the deal with that cage up there?
We did that. There was like a...
yeah. I forgot if we had done that. Even though it was
like,
definitely during this session and not multiple weeks ago.
No, it's fine. I shouldn't make that jump. I feel like I tried to make that jump last time and it went bad. But I wasn't on the big mushroom last time.
Is there anything else for you to do in this world right now?
I could... Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Oh, boy.
Why is it doing... I'm trying to do... So I'm trying to do the jump, but whenever I crouch and jump, it does that instead.
Well, you live here now.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll just jump into the swamp instead. And now we're getting a repeat of last time.
That's good. I don't think you're gonna... Well, no, maybe you'll make it. Yeah, you'll make it.
Could wait by our... Oh, no! I was gonna wait on top of the pumpkin! The pumpkin damned me!